Hi guys, so most of the time when I tell students that if they apply to the right schools and submit a good application, they're likely to get a good scholarship to study in the US. The question I get next is, what are the right schools? So in this video, I am going to recommend my top 20 US schools for masters and PhD studies. These schools are based on several factors, which include, number one, knowing people who have attended those schools and were given full assistantships and scholarships. Number two, low admission and funding requirements such as GRE or English proficiency test waived for some programs. Number three, cost of attendance. Number four, my own personal experiences with some of these schools. Number five, my research into some of these schools. And number six, my visa interview coaching experiences. If I were to apply to schools in the US for my graduate studies and I have not taken the GRE, these are the 20 schools that I will consider. Now, before or after watching this video, do well to check out my videos on how. Hi guys, welcome to another live session. I was supposed to have 3 people today, but there is only one person who has joined, and so I'll be interviewing just one person. And this is one of those things, you get so many people sending in requests to be interviewed, and then on the day, some of them either don't join or people give excuses. Some will not even tell you, that for some reasons they cannot make it, and if I decide to have 5 people on a day just in case some people drop out, that also kind of takes a toll on me, because it's really like stressful to interview 5 people on a day. So it is what it is, but I have one person that I'll be interviewing today. If you just joined the live, please consider giving it a like, and also consider sharing it with others. And I will also like to know where you are watching this from. Okay. So I have Shakina. Shakina, are you ready?
Yes, please, I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Uh, what are you going to study?
I am going to study, I'm going to pursue a Master's of Science in Management at Union Commonwealth College in Barbourville, Kentucky. And this program involves courses like managerial and leadership analysis, management information
Why do you want to study
systems.
this program?
Pardon?
Why do you want to study this program?
Okay, I chose this program because it offers a comprehensive curriculum that covers essential areas such as leadership, finance, marketing, and human resources. And also, the program focuses on practical, real world applications and case studies, which will allow me to gain hands on experience and apply theoretical knowledge effectively, which will help me very well and efficiently to understand um, my administrative work.
What is your current job?
I currently work at Ghana Cocoa Board, specifically the quality control company, where I work as an administrative assistant. I am responsible for issuing SIVs, which is the store receipt vouchers of children trades, and then also issue our store receipts vouchers for faulty tools and trades. I'm also in charge of typing and issuing approved certificates of registration of premises for the storage of cocoa for the various licensed foreign companies, amongst other
Okay.
duties.
You don't have to mention the name of the place. You can just say ABC company or something. Just, I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
some people don't want to reveal certain things, so just, you can just
Oh, okay.
conceal that. Yeah. And how many schools do you apply to?
I applied to, sorry, I applied to 3 schools, namely Missouri State University, North Carolina, University of North Carolina, Pembroke, and then Union College.
Okay, and why did you choose Union College?
I chose Union College because mainly because one, my undergraduate supervisor, after speaking to him and informing him about my interest in pursuing a master's degree in management, recommended Union College. And upon my research, I realized they have a very comprehensive curriculum, and also the course schedule is very flexible, which allows students to be able to balance their studies among other responsibilities such as internships, educational workshops, and many others.
Who is sponsoring your studies?
My father, who is the managing director of ABC Company, will be funding my education. And he is also into the importation of heavy duty cars and machines from Japan and Germany.
Okay. How many workers does he have?
Since it's not his own company, he's working as a
Okay.
government.
And
Yes, please.
I asked this because of the importation of cars. I thought that company belongs to him.
Oh, yes, it does belong to him. Sorry about that.
So I meant that one. Yeah. How many workers does he have in the second company?
To be honest, I can't really tell, but I know
And
he is heading a relatively
what
high.
is his annual income?
Estimated annual income is $70,000, please.
Okay. And what is your cost of attendance?
My cost of attendance is $9,950.
9,000.
Yes.
I don't understand. Um, that is all the amount you are supposed to pay for your first year, to spend on your first year. Is that what it
Yes,
means?
12 months. Yes.
Including living
Living expenses.
expenses and tuition. It's
So
9,000.
the, yes. Yes.
Well, that's that's strange. Okay, I didn't know there was something cheaper like this. Okay, that's that's good to know. Okay, and have you traveled outside your home country before?
No, please. Not yet.
And do you have any relative in the US?
No, I do not have any relatives in the US.
Okay, and did you apply to other countries?
No, I didn't.
Okay, and what are your plans after your studies?
Cutting, there's a noise on the background. I can't really.
Sorry?
Please, there's a noise coming from the background, so I can't really. I
Okay.
didn't get you, please.
Yeah, I mean, what are your plans after your studies?
Oh, okay. Upon completion of my program, I'll return to my home country to take up a higher role as a senior administrator, where I'll apply all the knowledge acquired to solve several challenges, such as putting in place measures to prevent the declination of the production of cocoa and then financial oversight, amongst others. I also plan on reuniting with my family, especially my daughter.
You have a daughter,
Yes, please, I do.
and are you married?
No, please, I am not.
Okay, I see. Um, yeah, just a few things that I want to tell you to look at, okay?
Okay.
When I asked you why you want to study the program, I didn't hear anything about your ties. Your ties has to do with your plans after your studies. I didn't have to ask you that. I expected you to connect what you're coming to study to what you want to do with the degree, like with the knowledge and the skills from the program, right? That was what
Oh,
I
okay.
expected. I didn't hear anything like that. I wanted you to, like, your answer is not, it's not worse, it's also not the best. Like it's more like an average answer. Because if somebody asks you why do you want to study the program, the person is not expecting to hear it's not expecting you to start with the curriculum and stuff like that. No. It's about you. It's about your personal reasons before you talk about what the program is going to teach you, right?
Okay.
So
Yes.
I wanted to, and that actually links to your ties, like why do you need the program? What are the skills you are going to learn, not the curriculum? What do you hope to achieve with this degree? What are the skills and the knowledge you are going to learn? The curriculum, I'm not too sure the curriculum doesn't really come here, right?
Okay.
So yeah, I feel like that's something. So try to bring in your ties, which is how. So it's more like you are connecting what you currently do or
Okay.
your like it's more like your background, like your foundation, or if there
Okay.
is a problem you want to solve, you connect that to the program you are going to study, the knowledge and the skills you are going to learn, and then you connect it again to what you hope the degree is going to do for you when you complete the program. And that is why you want to study the program, right? So that is what
Okay.
I wanted to hear. And when I
Okay.
asked you how many schools you applied to, you mentioned three schools. I wish you had mentioned the name of the school you chose as a first school. You mentioned it as a
Okay.
third school. I don't know. I mean, human beings, we are weird people, and sometimes some people may place more importance on something trivial like that, right? The person might think, okay, you not mention it as your first school probably means it's not your first choice. So you
Okay.
have to think about, yeah, I think you should mention it as your first school. And about your father sponsoring you, you cannot be uh unaware of how many workers he has in the second company,
Okay.
how much he earns annually. Okay, you mentioned how much he earns annually.
Yes.
So yeah, but you should try to know everything about who is sponsoring your studies, your dad, like everything about his finances, right? So
Okay.
yeah, just because you don't have a scholarship, and so did you have a scholarship?
No.
Okay, so you don't have a scholarship, so it is important to appear as somebody whose dad can, pay the school fees and all of that. And I also tell students that if you appear as somebody who is from a wealthy home. I mean, sometimes you can look at somebody and you can tell that this person is from a wealthy home and all of that. So,
Yes.
and you as a lady, I think, I think when ladies put on makeup, it makes them, look more like rich, like people from wealthy homes. So I think on that day, like, look your best and appear as somebody whose parents can actually afford everything, because yeah, you have to convince the visa officers that your parents can support your studies, like they can take care of everything, and that is one way that you can show that. Okay. and uh
Okay.
and my other issue is which is my based on everything, I think my last issue has to do with when I ask you, have you traveled outside your home country? I am thinking, with the way you describe your dad, by now you should have traveled to some, maybe Dubai for a vacation or something, like, or maybe
Oh
to
no.
Nigeria.
No. When I got the chance, I was pregnant and I couldn't do anything about it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's not like you can do anything about it right now, right? I'm just saying that sometimes things like this can actually help, can actually prove that your dad can
Okay.
actually sponsor your studies. But yeah, so just go with what you have. The good thing is that the cost of attendance is very, very low, which is kind of weird to me. But yeah, so uh, let me ask you, how did you hear about the school? Just because it's weird. Like I wanna. Okay, I think I asked you that, right?
Yes,
I
you
think you said
did.
it was recommended to you, and then yeah, I think that
Yes.
I like the answer. That's why I didn't write anything about that. Okay, 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 that makes sense. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I think generally it looks good, but your reason for studying the program is about you, what the program is going to do for you, right? So you have to articulate that very well. And
Okay. Okay.
yeah, if you want to say something.
Yes. I actually started two answers, but I don't know. I just went for a shorter version of it because I felt it was too long. So I don't know
So
if I should read the next answer to
it's
you. Can I read it out?
hold on. It's not about one being long or being too short. It's about how you start. Sometimes
Okay.
you are only going to say two lines. So like uh let's say I want to do my PhD in the US, right? And then the
Okay.
visa officer asked me, why do you want to study? Why do you want to do a PhD program, right, in economics?
Yes.
I don't even have to talk about the program. I can talk about my own self, that I currently work at I currently work at let's say the Bank of Ghana as this and this, and before I actually then I'll be like, okay, I want to study this program because maybe my dream is to become the governor of the Bank of Ghana. I haven't said anything about the program because why do you want to study about the program is it's mostly about you
Yeah.
before you actually
Yes.
talk about the program itself, what the program is going to do for you. So
Okay.
your background is always very important, and you connect your background to the program, the skills and the knowledge, and then you connect it again to
My postgraduate plans.
yeah, after you graduate, yeah, like more like your dream or your plan, or maybe there is a problem in your community that you want to solve, and so you want to study this program because the program is going to teach you the things that you need to be able to to go
Oh,
back
okay.
home to solve those problems. Does that make sense? But
Okay.
you can go ahead and
Yes.
read the second one. Let me just listen to it. Okay.
Okay, so after I stated pursue a Master's of Science in Management at Union Commonwealth College in Barberville, Kentucky. Pursuing this program will equip me with a comprehensive understanding of management theories, practices, and techniques, which will enable me to gain a
Sorry,
better.
sorry about this. I got distracted a little bit. Can you uh so it's like, okay, can you say it again, please?
Okay, so I'm going to pursue a Master's of Science in Management at the Union College in Barberville, Kentucky. Pursuing this program will equip me with a comprehensive understanding of management theory, practices, and techniques, which will enable me to gain a much better understanding of administrative work. I plan to use these skills to assist and add value to Cocoa Board by solving several challenges, such as the production declination of cocoa, some financial oversights, and also some harsh weather situations, which destroys the cocoa by applying what I have learned in various organizational settings. Can I see that?
Hold on. I was taking notes, and because I want to kind of guide you a little bit. But you said you wanna you said cocoa something something. Can you say that again? You issues with
The
cocoa.
the the harsh weather conditions which affects the production and then
Okay, yeah, I think that's okay. So why how does that concern you? Because this is about the cocoa. This is not administrative or
it's me putting in place measures because it's sort of partly the administrative
okay.
responsibility to put in place measures to cover all of those several challenges that the company faces.
Okay, okay. I get the point. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So uh what I want to say is that when you are asked why do you want to study the program, I don't think you have to say I am going to study this and this at this and this city before you actually I you can probably just say the masters in I you can actually start by saying I currently work at Cocoa Board as this and this, and I want to study this masters in management because I want to gain advanced knowledge in administrative whatever. I think that is shorter, and that
Okay.
actually is straightforward than the things you were saying, because you were mentioning a lot
Okay.
of things which are not too relevant to why you want to study why do you want to study the program. I want to study the program because I want to gain advanced knowledge in administrative stuff. And why do you want to gain advanced knowledge in administrative stuff? Because I currently work as this. And so then you can start with
Okay.
that, and then you can then go talk about the fact that after the program, these things are going to help you uh make I don't know, management decisions or something that can help the cocoa whatever, so
Okay.
I think that is how you can craft your answer. Okay. So
Yes, please.
yeah, I mean, for me, I think your sponsor is credible based on the way you describe it, what he does and all of that. Normally a managing director is somebody who can actually fund your study, so your sponsor is credible. The only thing is you have to know everything about him to so that when you are asked, you can actually show that you know about his finances and all of that. Do you live with your
Okay.
sponsor?
Yes, I do.
Okay, that's yeah, I think yeah, it shouldn't be, I feel like yeah, it shouldn't be difficult. I think you'll be approved. I have a feeling, like I feel like, not like I have a feeling, but
when I look at everything, I feel like yeah, you can actually be approved. Like because your sponsor is
Thank
credible to
you.
me, and um, yeah, you currently have a job which is about management and all of those things. When the visa officers hear people who have a job and they can clearly talk about what they do and all of that, I think yeah, it kind of helps those people. So yeah, and because it's your dad, that's a big deal. So yeah, so I wish you the best. Okay, do you have any
Please,
question?
I have a question. Yes. I want to know, is it best to get a letter of authorization for like a leave absence or something?
Um, if you have a steady leave, it helps. Just that I mean, it depends. If the company wants to give you a steady leave letter, I think that can actually help your case, because it's like, okay, you are returning, like, your place will be reserved for you or something.
Oh,
If you,
okay.
but I mean, you don't have to have that. I mean, you can still go without it. But if you can have it, then that's fine.
Okay.
I think you can still go without it. Yeah. So I wish you the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome. So we are going to end it here. Let me just answer a few questions. Um, higher, huh? This higher, I'm not too sure. The person doesn't. Uh, I did go consultancy with Ben, and I want to do mock with you. My interview is August 8th. August 8th is too late because I've already selected the people that I want to interview already and all of that. So, and yeah, Karen is here. Karen says she's watching from Nigeria. Yeah. She says she's attached to this program. Wow, that's good to know. It feels good to know that people actually, care about what you do so much. So yeah, that's good to know. Yeah, I mean, with all the mock session that you've been watching, of course. I mean, when you're ready, I will surely do a mock session with you. Esther says, please, how do I register for the mock interview? My interview is this Friday. Esther, unfortunately, it's late for that because um you people have to send their names and stuff like that early, and then I get a lot of names, so I will need to go through, like I will need to you know select some of them that I can interview and all of that. So even the names that I have, it's not everybody that I can interview. So yeah, it's late for you, but I wish you the best. If you want, you can check my channel. I have so many videos that can be helpful to you, like videos on how to craft your answers, and videos on why some people were denied, like people who gave wrong answers. So you can learn from all of those videos. Doris says she wrote to me the other day. uh Doris, I don't understand what you mean by you wrote to me the other day. I'm not too sure. You say your interview is in October. I'm not too sure what your question is about. And Abachat on TikTok says I'm watching from Ghana. That's good to know. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you I think tomorrow. So take care of yourselves, and bye bye. Hi, welcome to my first video. My name is Shaibu. The goal of this channel is first to help students get admission and funding into schools abroad. Secondly, to help students get their visas approved. And finally, to help students navigate through life in a foreign country. If any of these interests you, consider subscribing to the channel so that you don't miss any of my future videos. I intend to post 2 long videos every week. I have been living in the